Listen, we are still arguing about Donald Sterling here. Like, it's not going to end. This thing's going to drag out. But there was some basketball that involved the Los Angeles Clippers and the Thunder. The Thunder had a 22-point lead going into the second half of that game, squandered it completely due to the fact that Chris Paul was guarding Kevin Durant. That's just atrocious. Here you see Russell Westbrook. We're in the final 30 seconds of the game. And the reason why we're showing you this is because we're going to talk about Scott Brooks. Okay, because I think that a lot of the problems that the Oklahoma City Thunder are coming to is their bench and support players disappear, and Scott Brooks makes bad calls. A timeout should have been called on the final possession. 3-second difference.
Hang on.
Okay, go. Hang out. Come on in.
This close to being up 3-1, having won 2 games on the road against a damn good team.
Yes.
I'm not going to stand here and put up my hand for Scott Brooks Coach of the Year, but right now the Thunder are still in a really nice position. They're going home 2-2. They could be up 3-2.
Should they be in this position? That's my point.
No,
when you're up 22, you're up 22 points.
The Clippers are a good team. We've seen big leads blown throughout this entire
Don't let us
playoffs.
dominate this shit.
This is what I think. How do you coach Russell Westbrook?
That's what coaches do. That's what's asked of you.
I don't know how many guys in this league can coach Russell Westbrook. I love Russell Westbrook, but he's one of those guys where you take the good with the bad, and he's going to make you look great as a coach sometimes. He's going to make you look
where's your beef?
Horrible.
That shot? Are you saying the shot? I'm saying
the shot is a Russell Westbrook shot.
But my beef was you need to foul and not – because if that rebound was tipped or as an offensive rebound, game done. You don't even get a shot.
I don't have beef whatsoever. I'm kind of with DG on this one. They're 2-2 in a series against a very good Clippers team. I think the Clippers are actually an underrated ball club. And if somehow, some way, the Oklahoma City Thunder lose this series, I'm not putting it on the head coach, but you know it will go on the head coach. The Scott Brooks haters are out there in full effect.
Yes,
and you don't need to be able to coach Russell Westbrook. You just need to be able to manage the team. I'll take Russell Westbrook and all of his flaws 10 out of 10 times. The heat that this guy gets for his decision-making is completely blown out of proportion.
You cannot control him.
Completely.
You can only hope to contain him.
Do you think if, say, Jeff Van Gundy was coaching, that there's a totally different result there and the Thunder's up 3-1 right now? Really? Really?
Well, not Jeff, because he
the team blew a 22-point lead.
You said an interesting name right there, Jeff Van Gundy. Let's talk about SVG. Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van, my man. I still want to talk about Mark Jackson getting fired because I thought that was ridiculous.
Yep.
Even though I want him to get fired, I'm learning more about that situation. But Stan Van Gundy is the #1 runner for that potential job in Golden State. Do you guys think he's a good fit for what Golden State has going on in there?
As long as Dwight Howard's not playing there, right? Any team that Dwight Howard's not on. I don't know if Golden State's the type of team where Stan Van would actually have success. Like, they're a run and gun team. They're a bunch of athletes out there in Golden State. Yeah, I don't know who's the right head coach for that team, but you need to have an ideology, a mindset as an organization of what type of ball you want to play. If they brought in a guy like Van Gundy, then that would mean a massive shift in approach by the Golden State Warriors.
But maybe that's what they need because they haven't really – I mean, they've gotten to the playoffs. They've won regular season games, but – maybe run and gun, as we've seen year after year, decade after decade, doesn't necessarily get you to the promised land, to the championship. Maybe you bring him in there, bring in a big guy while Bogut's there, but whatever. You pass the ball out, hit your threes. That's your offense. Get back and play defense. Maybe that works.
I think you need a culture shift because, like you said, it's been decades in Golden State of just running guns, small ball.
Hey.
And I think you need a guy that's going to change that whole culture.
Hey, I got to change all this right now because we ate so much time talking about Donald Sterling. I got to save some time for the fourth segment, of course. So we'll be back after the break. Of course, we got to talk about Raptors Day. Happy Raptors Day. Did you guys celebrate Raptors Day? What did you do to celebrate Raptors Day? Tweet it at me. And what went wrong in Cleveland this year? Canada's other team hurting. We'll be back. Hang out.